Hey there, good evening everyone. This is Tony Campana with Tony Marie's Creations, and I just wanted to spend a few minutes with you tonight and show you my product pre-order that I received today from the new upcoming occasion, or the mini catalog that will be effective January through June, and also some of our upcoming celebration items. Just a little sneak peek for you to see what's coming. So what I'm going to do, I can't show you the inside of the catalog, but I can show you the outside of the catalog. And this is what the new catalog is going to look like. It's a little different this time. You'll notice that it actually opens. Usually we get a catalog that's shaped like this and it opens like a book. This time the catalog is shaped landscape and it opens in that direction like a book. So it's a little bit different in that aspect, and there's a lot of nice new things in this catalog that I think you're going to really enjoy. But the first thing that really grabs you is the colors on this catalog. And this is premiering one of our new sets, and I'm going to show you that in a little bit more detail. But it's just a beautiful catalog cover, and the colors are just so vibrant. And again, this is going to be our mini catalog from January to June 2020. So we're going to take a look at a few of the sets that I pre-ordered. And I had the privilege of doing that when I attended the Atlanta on-stage event that happened last Saturday. And it's something that demonstrators can attend. They occur every November. Next November is actually going to be held at the home office location in Salt Lake City. So it's one of the many benefits you get from being a demonstrator, the ability to, if you attend these events, you can do a product pre-order. You actually get to do that a few weeks before it opens for all regular demonstrators. So just a nice little perk to have. So I'm going to go ahead and get started in showing you some of the stamp sets and dies and accessories that I purchased. And I'm going to move the catalog out of the way because, as I said, I can't really show the inside of the catalog just yet until it's actually available for all the public to see. But the first set that I did purchase is called, is our Heart to Heart bundle. And this is the stamp set, and obviously it leans towards a Valentine's Day set. Obviously a happy Valentine's Day, but there are some other sentiments there that you could use for weddings or anniversary or that type of occasion. And there is a die that goes with that, and this is what the die looks like, and it's very unique. I did a sample to show you, and gosh, I don't know where that sample got to. Oh, there it is. So this is what the die looks like when it's cut out. So you have some solid hearts, but for the most part they're open hearts. And you could do a very simple card, just something like this, and putting a sentiment over top of it. You could add some ribbon embellishment. And the neat thing is when you punch out the die, you're left with a lot of little different heart shapes, and I'll show you that here. Let me put it on the paper. It's a little bit easier to see. But you've got all these different shaped hearts, which would be great to make for a shaker card, or you could simply put them inside the card as you're sending it to your recipient, and when they open it up, they have a nice little surprise of heart confetti. I had someone that I used to work with who, I'm not sure what you would call it, but every card that she ever gave to a coworker was always filled with confetti or glitter or something like that, and it always made for a very festive event whenever you were gifted with one of her cards. So it was a lot of fun. So the next set I'm going to show you is the one that's featured on the front of the catalog, and it's the Peaceful Poppies Suite. And as I showed you from the front of the catalog, it's very, very, very colorful and festive looking. It's got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different colors that it coordinates with. So it's going to be very, very easy to work with this suite. And the first thing I'm going to show you is one of the cards we did at On Stage used this set, and this was the card that we made. And it's a very simple card. We used the main stamp image. We stamped in gray on the background. This is Poppy Parade cardstock, and then there's actually two different pieces of the DSP that we used here. A small piece of Whisper White cardstock and this wonderful white ribbon. It's Whisper White crinkled seam binding, and I love the seam binding ribbon. It's so easy to work with, and it doesn't put a lot of bulk on your card, so when you're trying to use it as an embellishment, you don't have to worry about it leaving a bump in your envelope when you're trying to mail it. And then just a few different rhinestones sprinkled about here just really adds some pop to the card. So it's a beautiful card. I can't wait to work more with this set, but let me show you some of the components of it. So this suite is, and our suite comes with a stamp set, a die, embellishments, ribbon, different kinds of accessories. And this particular bundle, I'm sorry, this particular suite is going to include two different bundles. And the first bundle is the Painted Poppy stamp set. And as you can see in the card that we had made, it used this main image for the most part, and we used the leaves, and that's really the only stamps that we used out of the set. And then the rest was just the DSP and the ribbon and a small piece of white cardstock. The dies that come with this, they're called the Poppy Moments dies, and they're the various dies you get with that set. And see, there's 16 dies with the set, so there's a lot that you can do with that. And the other set that comes as part of this suite is called Peaceful Moments, and it's all sentiments. And there's some really there's various sentiments in here, and they cover a lot of different categories. It's a sympathy, happy birthday, thank you, wishing you happiness this special day. So that can cover a lot of different occasions. Just some really nice, varied sentiments that come with this set. And then there are also dies, and they're called Painted Label dies, and there's quite an assortment here that you can use. And this one has a set of 9 dies. So that comes as part, this can be purchased as a bundle with just the stamp set and the dies, or it can be purchased as part of the suite that goes with the Poppy set. And some of the other embellishments that go with that are, as I mentioned, the white ribbon, which is so versatile. What we did, I'll pull this card back and show you, what we did on this card was we simply took one of our stamping blend markers, and I think this was the light old olive, and we just colored the ribbon, and it dries immediately because it's alcohol ink. It's not messy to do at all. It's just rubbing or running that ink marker across your ribbon until you get the color shade that you want, and then just use it. So this is so versatile. This will work with all of our blends, so you can make virtually any color that you need out of this ribbon. So when this catalog goes live, I really encourage you to stock up on several rolls of this because you'll be using this quite a bit. It comes with Peaceful Poppy sequins, and again, this is if you purchase the suite. And let me try to open this without having these go everywhere, which would not be good. But there's the various colors in there. It's always fun. There's one that escaped, but we're just going to let that one stay out there. And then there's also, as part of the suite, a set of elements. They're calling the Peaceful Poppy elements. And what comes with this are several pages of different embellishments. And these are punch out. They're actually very thick. There's no adhesive on the back of them, so you can put them anywhere you want. You can use dimensionals, you can use them flat. So there's the poppies. There are these borders in the black, and they look like they're embossed. And then there's 2 sheets of vellum, punched vellum. Let me see if I can put my hand under there so you can see that a little better. So there's the leaves, the flowers, and then I don't believe I remember seeing this before, but these are also punch outs, but they are on our watercolor paper and they're embossed, and I'm not sure I can get a really good photo of it under here, but they are embossed. And so you can just take our blends and watercolor in here, or I'm sorry, our markers, our watercolor pencils, and watercolor in here very quickly and very easily. So I'm really anxious to try that out as well. And as I said, I think this is the first time we've had something like that in an embellishment kit. I could be wrong, but best of my recollection, this is the first time we've had something quite like that. So that was our Peaceful Poppies Suite. The next one I'd like to show you is a bundle that's called Under My Umbrella. And that comes with a punch. So this is the punch and this is the stamp set. And again, there's a lot of sentiments in here to use. Rain or shine, you're always on my mind. Showered with love, no matter the weather, we're friends forever. So again, a good variety of sentiments as well as the images. And as you can tell, the punch will allow you to punch out the open umbrella form, the semi-closed, and then the handle. And I've gotten to be, I think I've been pulled back into more of a punch fan. We've seemed to have a lot more bundles that come with punches. And I love them just because they're so fast and easy to use. I love our dies. I love the variety of dies we have. But there's just something about a punch that just gives you that immediate satisfaction. And like I say, I've fallen quite in love with them again because it's, I just love to be able to just quickly punch out my image and keep on going with my card creation. So I've been having a lot of fun with the punches. So that's the Under My Umbrella bundle. And what I have next to show you is the Timeless Tulips. And again, oh, there's a little stray heart that popped over there. Okay, they're Timeless Tulips. And this is also a set that we made as one of our make and takes at the Atlanta Quarterly event. And this is the card we made. And again, it's just a very fast, easy card. Again, a punch makes it really quick and easy to get your images stamped and cut. And the stem on this set, you can bend that into any shape that you want. If you want to, you could actually put a curve in here. You could straighten that out a bit more. And the other thing is that if you punched out just the main image, this part of the punch will also work for your leaf, as you see here, but it can also be used to make a three-dimensional type of a tulip. And I wish I had a card made to show you what I'm talking about here, but I'll work on that. I'll make sure that's one of the samples I make up to show you in future videos. But again, it was just very simply stamping the stems and the leaves and a couple of the smaller tulips. Then we stamped the main tulip bulb on Whisper White, punched it out, used dimensionals, and then a little bit of Wink of Stella. I don't know if you can see that shimmer or not on it. We just stamped the hello on a piece of scrap card or cardstock, and then just free cut that out. There's no punch or anything that was available for that. We just punched it or fussy cut it, and I notice it's coming off my thread there. wrapped a little bit of the linen thread around it, and our card was done. So that was one of our make and takes, and that was from the Timeless Tulips bundle. Leave that out of the way. Oh gosh, one of the things I forgot to show you on the poppies, and it's like one of the best things, is the DSP that comes with that bundle. It is absolutely gorgeous. And as you see, it's just such vibrant colors. The artwork on our DSP has just gone through the roof, I think, the last several catalogs. So this is the main printed side, and this would be our more solid primary colors here, although there is still a pattern there. But just such a wonderful selection of colors to use and patterns to use here. And again, I can't wait to start working with this paper. I just have to remember that we're still working in our holiday catalog, and I still have a lot of holiday items to make, so I can't get pulled into the direction of working with this new stuff yet. So I'm going to have to show you it in this video and then set it aside and finish all the items I need to finish for the holidays, and then I can get back to it. So that's going to take a lot of restraint. Our next suite that I wanted to show you is called the Best Dressed Suite, and this comes with the suite itself. Comes with DSP, the dies, the stamp set, ribbon, note cards, and also some tassels. And let me just get this stuff pulled over here to show you. So this is the stamp set. Be as bold as your lipstick. Kindness is always in style. Life is short. Buy the shoes. I love all of these sentiments, and I love just the images that go along with it. And the dies actually give you a really cute little bag that you can make. And again, I don't have a sample of this to show you, and I can't show you the inside of the catalog just yet, but I'll be working on making some samples of this, and you'll be able to see exactly what that looks like. But it is absolutely adorable. There's so much possibility with the different types of samples and gifts that you can make with that die. So that's our stamp set. It also comes with some mint macaron 1/8 inch ribbon. It comes with these lovely little tassels, and the colors on here, petal pink, pretty peacock, and then white. And again, you can color this white with our alcohol marker, so you can make them any color you might want them. There's an assortment of note cards that you can get with this suite, and there's actually, I believe, 24 of them, 24 cards, 24 envelopes. And then the DSP, and I didn't open this. I wanted to open this so that I could show you some of the patterns. I apologize, I didn't have that open. But this is some of the color of the patterns that you get in the 6x6. Oh, look at that. Is that not just adorable? I love it. I love handbags. I don't know. Well, I guess there are some women who aren't handbag aficionados, but this is the other side. This shows some lipstick and the perfume bottles. Just cute. So cute. Oh, shoes. Oh, I can't wait. Just cannot wait to work with this set. Oh, look at the makeup. My sister-in-law is a Mary Kay consultant, so I can see lots of cards coming out of this set for her. I will show you, I do have some small samples. When we, one of our make and takes at the quarterly, were doing these note cards. And the cards come with this swash of color on them already. And then we just stamp the sentiment and the image in, I think it was smoky slate maybe. And then we put some Wink of Stella, and again, it's hard to see. I don't know if you can really tell. I put Wink of Stella on the label and on the perfume bottle, and then I did it on the shoe as well. And then there are coordinating envelopes that go with that. And then again, we just stamped the little rose images on those. And that's the back of those little envelopes. It's got the patterns in them. So these will be great. You could make several little card sets as gifts with this set. But this, I think, is one of my favorite. I think the poppies are my #1 favorite, and I think the Dress to Impress is my second favorite bundle of product. Okay, let's see. What else? I think that might be it as far as what I purchased for my product premiere pre-order. And believe me, it was hard not to purchase everything that was available to us. But I did go in with a budget that I wanted to stick to, and I did pretty well with it. But we also got to see a sneak peek of what's coming available in the celebration for next year. And again, I can't show you the inside of the catalog, but I can show you the outside of the catalog. So this is what it looks like. And for those of you not familiar with Celebration, it runs from January 3rd until March 31st. And there's a number of ways that you can earn free product during this time frame. So the first is that you can earn, with every $50 purchase, you earn one free Celebration item, or you can up to one free Celebration item. There are some items that you can get with a $50 price point, and there are others that require a $100 price point, and they're usually more higher end, or they are a bundle or something of that nature. The other way is if you host a workshop during that time frame, you earn additional free product. And then the third option, oh, it's escaping me right now. So you can host a party, you can do it based on purchases alone. You can also sign up to be a demonstrator during the Celebration time frame. And in addition to, it's $99 for a kit, and you get $125 worth of product. But for the Celebration promotion this year, you will also get access to a free small paper cutter and an assortment of 6x6 DSP will also be part of the package as additional incentives. So it's a really good deal. A lot of people sign up to join Stampin' Up! As a demonstrator during the Celebration event because of the extra incentives. But the kit itself, without any additional incentives, is really a good value. As I said, it's $99 to join, and you get $125 worth of product that you pick out. There's no specific kit. You have $125 that you have to purchase whatever you might want out of any current catalog. And if you signed up in January, that would be items from our annual catalog, and that would be items from our mini catalog that I was just showing you some of the product from. So something to keep in mind. It's a really great value, but signing up during Celebration makes it an even better value because there's always some additional signing bonuses for that. So I wanted to show you just a few of the sets that are going to be available. in our celebrations offering. And one of them is, actually there's some items that coordinate quite nicely in the celebration brochure. And one of them is called Lovely Lily Pad. And this is a new type of a stamp set. This is called a, let me make sure I have the terminology right before I continue. It's a stamp set that we call reversibles. So if I open this up and show you, you're actually working with both sides of the stamp. So if you see here, you see all the detail, which this would be the stamp sets, the detail. But then what you can do is you take this stamp and you reverse it on your acrylic block, and you work with the solid part of the actual stamp, and that's what these images are. So I'm going to do a video on this as well to show how working with a reversible stamp set actually, how that works. And then along with this lovely lily pad. So the lily pad would be free with a $50 order, or a $50 in sales increment. And then there's going to be a coordinating set of dies that go with that. Oh, I have a little landslide there. The dies would actually be free with a $100 order. So again, this is one that's at a little bit of a higher price point. And then there's also going to be coordinating DSP for this stamp set. And again, just look at the colors in this. They are just, I mean, it's, I don't know, it's hard to describe them. It looks like a canvas type print, and if hopefully you can see that, it looks like a painted canvas. And these are the different patterns on the one side. And then if I flip that over and let you see the reverse of that. And again, it looks just like a painted canvas. So there are the colors on the opposite side. And the DSP, I believe, and I want to check before I say this and have it wrong. The DSP is also free with a $50 purchase. So if you had a workshop, or if you had a customer order and it was $150, you could actually get the die and the stamp set, or you could get the stamp set and the paper and another item for $50. But there's different ways that you can use the incentive during the celebration period. Okay, one of the other sets that are available is this really pretty birthday. Happy birthday to you. And this just beautiful two-tiered cake with the flowers. And you could actually stamp this again and kind of fussy cut those flowers and color them and make them sort of a 3D type effect. I've seen a sample of that, and that is very, very pretty. And then the host set that is available during celebration is this cute little ladybug set that's available. So for any order of $150 or more, this would be the free set that you get as the host benefit. So lots of cute little images in here as well. And again, just a variety of different sentiments. It could be birthday, thinking of you, thank you, encouragement, spread your wings and fly. So just a lot of versatility with that as well. So that is my sneak peek of product that I just received. And again, this will be for the upcoming January through June mini catalog for 2020. And then the celebration event that will be from January 3rd. Let me get my dates right. I think that's January 3rd until March 31st is the sales period for this. So lots of really fun things that you'll be able to earn for free, as well as the extra benefit of signing up with Stampin' Up! During that time frame. And I would really love to have you as a team member. We do have quite a bit of fun on the team. The team name is Stamping Companions, and I would really love to have you join us and enjoy all the fun and benefits of being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. So I hope you enjoyed this little sneak peek of product. Stay tuned. I will be working on getting some samples put together. We'll also still have some work going on from the holiday catalog, which only goes until, geez, end of next month. We're almost already at Thanksgiving. Gosh, next week is Thanksgiving. So we will have one more month after that of the holiday catalog. And I was just looking for a copy. There you go. There's the catalog that we're working out of for the holiday. This goes until January 2nd of 2020. We will be getting information on what is going to carry over from this catalog, but we won't know that for a couple of more weeks, or maybe another week and a half. We'll have that information, and I will certainly share that with you. So thanks for hanging with me. I hope you've enjoyed seeing the little sneak peeks of what's coming, and hope to see you watching my videos as I continue to branch out here and try to do some different things and show you how much I enjoy working with Stampin' Up! And its products. So thanks for hanging with me. I hope you have a great night and a great weekend.